We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Toronto Blue Jays. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Alek Manoah gets the ball for the Blue Jays in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
The third baseman, Tony Williams.
First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there. Look, guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, I know they've caught a little bit of a losing streak right now, but they got good veteran presence, great veteran presence in that clubhouse. And I bet you someone steps up today and says, this stops. We get it done today, boys.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. In his career, William begins play with a slugging percentage north of 525. Certainly a line he can take pride in. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Roy, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
To short, hit hard. Bichette picks it up cleanly. And a fine play there up the middle may have saved a run as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Settling in now, Tony Williams. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1. See it, drive it. Let's go right here.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. This one's down to third. He's got it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Standing in, Tony Williams, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Hey, here we go.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Wendell at third with 2 away. Ball 1.
Outside. Hey, what a fly up there, huh?
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
Got him swinging in the dirt, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Tampa. They're down 3-2. Standing in, Tony Williams. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Hey, let her fly, kid. Let her fly.
First pitch coming, here it is. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I've played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter giving at bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out.
Cooper Casad comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
さあ、カイル・シャーバー、今日は3の3と当たってます。
Slap hard the opposite way. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 1, if not both of them home. A run in. Here's a second runner around third. He comes across to score. They close the gap to 3 now.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Tony William, he singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Fouled off. And now this crowd, estimated at around 26,000 fans, comes to their feet. And another foul ball.
とりあえず今日ちょっと長めに配信してプロ野球の試合を見ながらやりましょう。
Tampa down to their final strike in this one. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Excellent work putting the finishing touches on this one, picking up save number 30 now on the year. Nice job from him.
For the victorious San Diego Padres, 3 runs, 12 hits, no errors.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Toronto Blue Jays. Blue Jays baseball is next. Sean Reed Foley, the Guamanian-born pitcher, will get the starting assignment. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, when you dive into the numbers with this guy, he's a pretty good strikeout pitcher, just under 9 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So I would expect him to punch out quite a few guys in this one here today.
So striding in, Tony William, and as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that.
新レイドホール3割2分8厘か打率が上のねオーダー見てもらうと分かるんだけど
Well,
アキー
guys,
ド
as
も
the
ね、30
Jays
発
take
ぐら
the
いですね。
field here tonight, they did get the win last
30
time
本カル
out,
テッ
but
ト
it
が
hasn't been the best week for
誕
them
生
as
しちゃいま
they've
す。
won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Maddie, the first game of any
Ah,
series is
Spider!
super
正面でした。
important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's
壁は
3-game
100
set
ゴー
or
ル。
a 4-game set.
300
You
点しか
take
取
the
れてなく
first
て
one,
さ。
you put that other team on their heels.
At the plate, Tony
Now batting.
William.
The third baseman, Tony Williams.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home.
差が激しすぎて、
Easier to hit when
話にならないんで。
you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Third inning, no score to this point. Hit in the air to center
打ち上
field.
げて。
Badu is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side.
変わった
Rays
ね。
go in order, 1, 2, 3.
こっちの方
Home
にし
half
た
of
の
the
よ。
third coming
そう
up,
そうそう。
no score. Ready for another chance? Tony Williams. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Maddie. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Gotta believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
違います。
Bases loaded here, nobody out. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
All right, one time right here, kid.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Center fielder coming on, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And the throw comes in, and all 3 runners are forced to hold on with 1 away now.
アキルバルですね。
Now at the plate, Tony William.
Third baseman, Tony.
First delivery to him on the way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Hernandez. Makes the play, 1 away.
まあちょっと打てなくなってきてはいるかな。でも今ちょっと調子落としちゃってるんで。
Digging in to try it again, Tony William.
Tony Williams.
First offering on its way. No balls and a strike to count. 6 runs, 10 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for Tampa Bay. Line drive to left. Hernandez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 final. The Rays used a nice 5th inning to take the lead.
おっとクラブ返されたか。ちょっと調子悪いから。引かせ 阪神の中継ぎ最高ですね。分かってらっしゃる。間違えた。バッティンググローブ。これにするか。麻雀でぶつかりまして、見事私が勝ちました。バンテリンドームのフェンスは越えられたんですが、朝比奈ひだたっていう、立ちはだかる壁には、越えられなかったと。準決勝も負けまして。準決勝負けたんですけど。バンテリンドームのね、ライトフェンスをね、越えていったんですけど。やはり壁は壁だった。壁！お前のおしまい！バンテリンドームの壁！よし。気持ちがいいね。でも勝ったからね、私が、巨人が偉大だってあることはね、証明できたんで。はい。よかったっす。もう、これ難しいんだって。はい。今の。じゃあ、じゃねえんだよ。難しい、これ。おい。なんで難しいのだが。これほんと。無理だ、無理。もう、そういう系は、無理でござる。オリオールズ戦。並んだ！ファムと並んだんだ。ファムと今並んでますね。何やってんだあいつ。次から下が外すか。草ないよ。それだけで外される。ひどい。
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Baltimore Orioles. Tony William, one of the league's best hitters, looks to gain ground in the chase for an AL batting title. First pitch is next. Merle Kotz, the Aussie-born pitcher, will get the starting nod in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around.
In now, Tony William, and though he's been in a bit of a slump in the last few series, he's still in line to finish the season with one of the league's top batting averages.
Yeah, he's had a monumental season. You can't take that away from him. But I'm sure he'll tell you that he's fully aware he is right in line to potentially run down a batting crown. but not the way he's swinging the bat right now. He has to find a way to relax himself at the dish.
Kotz is coming off a win in his last start, the first of his major league career, so I'm sure he's still riding high from that achievement. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
And his average has been hovering close to 300 in recent games, but for a guy who's competing for a batting title, he'll want to pick up the pace even more.
He knows it. He knows he has to pick up the pace a little bit. This isn't going to get it done. The last 10 games, although he's finding ways to help his team and get on base, if he's got any chance of winning this batting crown, he's going to have to elevate his batting average just a little bit more.
2年連続の地球賞ですね。
Up next for Tampa Bay, the third baseman, Tony Williams.
To the plate now, Tony Williams, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Well, as we've discussed, he's easily been one of the league's best bats, but his production has been merely good, not great, over his last 10 games, with his line over that stretch a little under 300.
He's finding a way to still mix in a knock over the last 10 games and keep himself above water in this batting title race, but he certainly doesn't look as comfortable as he did the previous couple months.
2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Brujan's there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So they score 4 times on 2 hits, including the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. Stepping in, Tony Williams. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it with this guy's big.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Down in order go the Rays. Through 5.5, we're tied at 4.
Now batting, the third baseman, Tony Williams.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Hansen, playing here in his age 29 season. He was taken in the 2nd round during the 2020 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Santander will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind in the top of the 9th. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
9-6, the final tally in this one. The Tampa Bay Rays, with their 95th win, tops in the division.
9 runs, 5 hits, 1 error. They left just 1 runner on base.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Baltimore Orioles. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Cole Stewart, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
So digging in now, Tony William, and though he's been in a bit of a slump in the last few series, he's still in line to finish the season with one of the league's top batting averages.
Yeah, he's had a monumental season. You can't take that away from him. But I'm sure he'll tell you that he's fully aware he is right in line to potentially run down a batting crown, but not the way he's swinging the bat right now. He has to find a way to relax himself at the dish.
So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Tony William. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Hey, square one up. What's that? Hey, you get a good one up there, huh?
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit down the third base line, but this is foul for the first strike. Meadows on at first, nobody out. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate, and that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
Right here.
And he misses 2-1.
Here we go.
Hard on the ground towards short. To second for one. On to first, a double play.
That's not the guy you're going to see doubled off very often, so that was a quick turn at second base. Good transfer and a strong throw.
Ready once again, Tony William. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
William.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball one, no strike.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch up there. Hey.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Hey, get you a good one up there, huh?
From the stretch. And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
On a gift of a swing there, it's 3-2 now. Hit hard on the ground to second, and there's his first base hit in this one. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right, so despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Up next for the Rays, Aristides Aquino, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Santander grabs it to retire the side. Digging in once again, Tony William. He singled his last time up.
William.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Come on, baby. See you drive.
The 0-1. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Swung on and missed. Really.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
The final line.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Baltimore Orioles. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Zach Kelly gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
So stepping in, Tony William. And though he's been in a bit of a slump in the last few series, he's still in line to finish the season with one of the league's top batting averages.
Yeah, he's had a monumental season. You can't take that away from him. But I'm sure he'll tell you that he's fully aware he is right in line to potentially run down a batting crown. But not the way he's swinging the bat right now. He has to find a way to relax himself at the dish.
Kelly is a strikeout master on the mound. It will not be uncommon to see him reach a double-digit strikeout total when he goes out there. He uses that to his advantage in just about every start.
He sure does, Matty B. And I think one of the keys for him is he gets ahead in the count early. You'll know if he's on when he gets strike one, strike two early on, and then he expands the zone, has great command of his pitches, and has a knack for making hitters chase pitches out of the strike zone.
2-1 the count. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Fouled away.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, let her rip. Here we go.
Another full count pitch home. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Now at the plate, Tony William, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Hey, make it yours. All right, take a rip here. We need you here. Let's go.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, that's just out.
You're a good one.
Line drive to left.
And
that's in there. Base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title.
Into the box now, Tony William. He singled his last time up.
William.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter is going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
1 ball.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. 2 out with the man at first. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
Stepping into the box, Tony William, 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
William.
First pitch coming, here it is. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate, and the runners will stay put here on ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Line toward the alley in left center, and that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. And case in point why he's one of the best bats in the business as he's aboard for the 3rd time today.
He has had so many multi-hit games this year. Why are we surprised he mixed in another 3-hit performance?
Digging in and looking for more, Tony William. And with a few knocks on the day, there's no doubt that he's in the midst of a final push for a batting title.
Absolutely, and he's going to put pressure on the guys in front of him. He's trying right now, multi-hit game. If he's able to work another knock in here, don't think those guys in front of him, whether it be 1, 2, it doesn't matter. They're certainly checking the box scores when they get back to the hotel or their apartment.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Here you go now. Come on now. 1 time. Ball.
Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here's another 1-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode.
Now batting, 3rd baseman, Tony.
Stepping in now, Tony William, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game.
Hey, get your pitch.
Now the 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
2-1 after the foul ball there. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a chopper to third. Right to him. On the second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's 8-3 is today's final. Tampa Bay, with their 97th win, tops it.
3割2分4厘。首位打者争いしてるね。激しいね、この。激しい首位争いだね、これね。三つどもえ。 さあ、この、まあ、7連戦、ホーム7連戦で終わりですね。あ、一戦休んで、4番サード。6試合、残り6試合ですか。おー、佐野打ってますね。3割3分。一気に上がったってことは3安打4安打くらい打ったってことですよね、これ。
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Tampa Bay Rays. Tony William, one of the league's best hitters, looks to gain ground in the chase for an AL batting title. First pitch is next. Blake Snell, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy on the bump sitting on 99 career wins. So you know right now while he's taking his warm-ups, he's thinking about one thing. I need one more win to get to that magic century 100. That's a pretty big feather that you'll be able to...
Out. 3. Ball 4, take the base.
Into the box now, Tony William. And though he's been in a bit of a slump in the last few series, he's still in line to finish the season with one of the league's top batting averages.
Yeah, he's had a monumental season. You can't take that away from him. But I'm sure he'll tell you that he's fully aware he is right in line to potentially run down a batting crown. But not the way he's swinging the bat right now. He has to find a way to relax himself at the dish.
0-1, here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Though he's been stellar overall, his batting numbers over the last 10 games are closer to the league average.
He knows it. He knows he has to pick up the pace a little bit. This isn't going to get it done. The last 10 games, although he's finding ways to help his team and get on base, if he's got any chance of winning this batting crown, he's going to have to elevate his batting average just a little bit more.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. The 0-2 once more.
Count no notices.
And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. And his average has been hovering close to 300 in recent games, but for a guy who's competing for a batting title, he'll want to pick up the pace even more.
He's finding a way to still mix in a knock over the last 10 games and keep himself above water in this batting title race, but he certainly doesn't look as comfortable as he did the previous couple months.
Here now the 2-2. This is pulled into right. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow! And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with one away.
Oh, and a highlight reel pitch there, no doubt. He laid out the sacrifice body, brought it in, and secured it all the way to the ground. You know his pitcher really appreciates an effort like that.
Yeah.
Digging in now, Tony William, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
William.
First pitch coming, here it is. Popped up, Rendon in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fastball just misses, that's ball 1. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Casey comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Tony Williams. First offering on its way. A swing and a ground ball to third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here it comes.
That's out. Take. Attaboy. Hey, have a rip up there right now, huh? Count is 2-1.
Popped him up. Heineman will wait on it. And he's got it for the first out.
Leading off for the Reds, the third baseman, Tony Williams.
And the pitch.
Oh, 当たったか。
Maranta is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line. Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Maranta has over 40 innings on his line so far, and through those innings he's posted a whip a little under 1.5. Certainly something he'd like to improve on. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Let's go right here.
The payoff pitch one more time. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. He's got it one away. Coming to the plate now, Tony Williams. As luck would have it, he gets another chance to keep that hitting streak alive here.
Yeah, thank his lucky stars, his lineup's been able to get him that 5th opportunity. Right here, you're usually only seeing 3 to 4 at bats if you work a walk-in. He's got a chance to keep this hit streak alive.
Hey, see you in the ripping up there.
Now here's the pitch. A shot down the first baseline. A foul ball here, 0-1.
See you tried it, kid. See you tried it.
The pitch.
Ball. 1-0. One time right here. And one time right now. Nope. 2-1. Let's go now. One time.
Hard liner to center field. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Love the approach right there to get on base with a leadoff knock to start the bottom of the 10th. They don't want this game to go any farther than this. They want to end it right now. Let's plays this.
Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. Possible winning run aboard here, nobody out.
Hey, let her fly right here.
And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back in. He's running. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not going to get him as he swipes second.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Hey, he's right here. Let's go, kid.
Now the 1-2 pitch. A possible winning run on second. No one out.
Hey, right guy, right place.
And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
アキノいった30発から
Now
ペ
is
ッ
the
ト誕
designated
生
hitter, Aristides Aquino. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. The 1-1 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike. They count. Hey, right guy, right place. You don't have to go. It needs you right now.
Hey, push off right here.
To the right side and
一
through
塁
a
か
base
二塁
hit.
蹴ってツーショットをして
Rounds
さあ
third
ホームに
and
つ
is
けてくれ
striding for home. And they're going to walk off here with a 5-4
アキ
win.
ーノのサヨナラで試合終了サヨナラタイムリーヒット
Well, that
Yes,
at bat
sir.
shows clearer than anything that some guys, they have that clutch gene and some guys just don't. He brings home the winning run from second and is being absolutely mobbed by his teammates. What a finish.
So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rays, 5 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Tampa Bay Rays. The Rays have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Ryan Yarbrough will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
At the plate, Tony Williams. And though he's been in a bit of a slump in the last few series, he's still in line to finish the season with one of the league's top batting averages.
Yeah, he's had a monumental season. You can't take that away from him. But I'm sure he'll tell you that he's fully aware he is right in line to potentially run down a batting crown, but not the way he's swinging the bat right now. He has to find a way to relax himself at the dish.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. We are still scoreless. Digging in, Tony William. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good.
And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
Lined into right, a base hit. And runners at the corners following the one-out single.
That's a grind pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate, and this batter's able to fight and keep his hands inside this baseball and drive it for a knock. Impressive.
The batter, number 44.
And that misses 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
With one out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full 3-2.
Well, I think this is the kind of approach they need against such a prolific starter. You can't count on putting up a lot of runs, so getting him out of the game has to be the priority. Working at bats, full counts, running up the pitch count is a great way of doing that.
Got him to go down swinging there. Aristides Aquino becomes out number 2 this inning.
The batter, number 20.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Stepping into the box, Tony William. He singled his last time up.
William.
He's set, and the pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Adames stands at first with one out.
Let's go. Trust your stuff right here. Let it fly.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by him.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the third baseman, Tony
In now, Tony William lifted in the air to straightaway center. Fidel will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Halos came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's Rays baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Brendan McKay, a Pennsylvania-born lefty, gets the ball to start here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
Now at the plate, Tony Williams. And though he's been in a bit of a slump in the last 2 series, he's still in line to finish the season with one of the league's top batting averages.
Yeah, he's had a monumental season. You can't take that away from him. But I'm sure he'll tell you that he's fully aware he is right in line to potentially run down a batting crown, but not the way he's swinging the bat right now. He has to find a way to relax himself at the dish.
Behind 0-2 now. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Hey, get you a good one
the
up
third
there,
baseman, Tony Williams.
Come on now, rip it.
At the plate now, Tony Williams. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
Let her rip right here.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Come on now, 1 pitch right here.
A bouncer to the left side. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Rays strand just the 1. They trail this one 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go as the third baseman, Tony Williams.
Tony Williams.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, if I'm on the mound, I'm going even further out of zone on this next pitch.
Hit hard to short. And there's 1 down now.
Now batting, the third baseman, Tony Williams.
Get up and drive it, huh?
Come on now, get your pitch up there.
First offering on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 this series.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Right guy, right spot.
The 1-2.
I got the count. 2-2.
Buttrey has thrown a little over 50 innings and has an ERA he'd like to see come down a bit. Starts the day in the high 4s. 3 runs already home here. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the payoff pitch home.
フルカウント。4対4の同点。7回裏。さあ、これが9球目。
And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. So they get 3 runs on 2 base hits, with one of them being the big home run. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, and we are tied 4-4. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question, he was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run, so without him on the lineup.
さあ、最後の3連戦です。5年目シーズンの最後のさあ、今シーズン4番サード多いですね。
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. 2 of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Luis Castillo, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Big arm. This is a guy that when he learns to control the strike zone, particularly with this off-speed pitches, has a chance to improve in a short amount of time. Mid to high 90s fastball with a lot of movement. His breaking pitches needs.
He's out. 3. Out. You're out. 3.
Stepping up now, Tony Williams is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
Williams.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope. Outside.
Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Hey, thanks, Matt. You know what, D-Roy? You got to give this team a lot of credit. They're on the outside looking in on the postseason picture, but boy, they're playing out the string and they're playing out well. They're going to play this thing all the way to the end of the season.
You know, Dan, I can't speak for the pitcher side of it, but I have never been on a team, win, lose, or draw, whether I was going to the postseason or not, that had players that gave away at bats. You just will not see it at this level.
Adames is off at first with 2 away.
One time. Let it fly.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
See, drive it right here. Come on, B.
And he missed with it. Now it's a full count, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
No,
And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
What's the play ball? 3. Out. He's out. Out. You're out. Ball 4. Take the base. Out. 3. He's out. Out. Ball 4. Take the base.
Now batting, Tony Williams. He drew a walk his first time up.
Tony Williams.
Now, one time. Right here. Need you right here, kid.
From the belt, the pitch, and it's fouled away. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Here we go.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now. Now a move over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. 1 left for Tampa. They still trail it here, 2-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go as the 3rd baseman, Tony Williams. First pitch coming, here it is.
0-1.
Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now, Tony Williams, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Base hit into right center. The run scores from second. Now a 5-3 game.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind.
Hey, you can do it. No one
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Tony Williams, he'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
And the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Fans on their feet in a one-run ball game in the last of the ninth. Up top, it's 2-0. 2 balls and a strike.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Come on, big guy.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of
swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And that's save number 33 on the season for him, matching my career best for a season. The difference is he still has a chance to notch number 34. Another nice outing from him.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. The Jays put up 4 runs in the 9th inning to carry them to the victory. Elvis Luciano earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Jose Alvarado earns the save out of the bullpen, his 33rd of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Tampa Bay Rays. Major League Baseball on The Show is next. Blake Snell, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me, a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. 1, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and 2, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Tony William comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matt. You know what, Dero? You got to give this team a lot of credit. They're on the outside looking in on the postseason picture, but boy, they're playing out the string and they're playing out well. They're going to play this thing.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base.
Hey, good one up there, huh?
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly, and that's the second out. Now at the plate, Tony William. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
The 1-0 home. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Here it comes, the 3-0, and he misses ball 4.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Now in the box, Tony William.
The third baseman, Tony William.
let's go, big fella.
First pitch on its way. Hit sharply on the
ピッチャー
ground.
がシー
And
ル蹴ま
that
し
gets
た。ショ
through
ート
for
取れ
a
ません。
one-out base hit.
Hey, you know what? Right there, he executed a pitch. He can't worry about where it's going. He just wants to put it on the ground right there, give his defense a chance to work, and it found a hole, period, the end.
Dan Vogelbach is next. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you've punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a third time.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Striding in once again, Tony William.
The third baseman, Tony William.
One time, right now.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey, great job pounding his own strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
There we go.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat to ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. Runners on first with 1 down. And again a throw, and the runner back safely.
Hey, get your pitch up there and do something with it. Let's go.
The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Now batting, number 44.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Aristides Aquino.
Hey, one pitch right here. Come on now.
From the stretch. Drilled on the ground is short. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 8th inning coming up. The Rays lead it 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Tony William. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
William.
Here you go. Let it fly. Hey, here we go. Here we go. Hey, get your pitch, stay through it. Let's go, drive it.
First pitch on its way.
Ball 1.
Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
All right, one time right here.
Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike one. Alvarado is a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the park. It's a rare day that someone takes him deep, which obviously makes him a very valuable commodity in the bullpen.
One of the things as a manager you want to do, you want to bring a reliever in and know that he can keep the ball in the ballpark, and this guy does a great job of that. He's near impossible to get the ball in the air to lift for a home run, and it's one of the reasons why he's a real effective relief pitcher.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Tampa down to their final strike in this one. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Ready now, Kyle Schwarber. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Fans on their feet in a one-run ball game in the last of the ninth. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1, the final score this afternoon.
シーズン終わりましたね。はい、じゃあシーズンまたで見ますか。はい。ちょっと試合数少ないな。138試合出場して打率が3割2厘、34本塁打、106打点、2塁打22本、3塁打がリーグトップの12本、盗塁40、出率3割6分5厘、長打率5割8分3厘、OPS 948。成功率が8割か。で、ウォーが 7.0。素晴らしい。3割30本、30取り達成しましたね。首位打者逃したか。佐野が強い。でも上には上がいるな。49本塁打。モンカダが本塁打王か。盗塁はもちろんウィリアムですね。40盗塁。圧倒的。入ってない。オースティン・メドウズとかだ。 アイザイア・ニューエル、ワンダー・フランコ。あ、この2人だろうな。あー、サード入ってない。はあ。上には上がいるな、ほんと。なんかノンタイトルやな。青森30本30トール達成したといい。はいはいはい。プレイオフいけますよと。101勝61敗。いいっすね。100勝できました。よいしょ。はい、ディビジョンシリーズ。今年はオークランドと。行きましょう。いや、マジ今年は勝ちたい。
MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the American League Division Series between the Oakland A's and the Tampa Bay Rays. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Well, here's a little comparison of these two teams. Looking at it earlier, to me, the story is all about the pitching. Both squads have some good arms, and the team that gets the best outings are probably going to come out on top.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Luis Castillo will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty, this ought to be a lot of fun. This guy won the Cy Young Award last year in the AL, so he knows how to pitch. And one of the things he does effectively, he attacks the strike zone. And if he does that, he should be fun to watch in this one.
Tony Williams.
All right, take a rip here. We need you here. Let's go.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tony William is at the plate as he looks at ball one. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball two.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Here's the 2-1. Oof, and I'm not sure I've seen a swing that bad even in a video game. It's 2-2 now.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside. See if the fish are still biting.
And there's ball three on a breaking ball that misses away.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first, but not.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Striding into the box, Tony William. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's got to find a way to pull a trigger. Can't get caught guessing with runners in scoring position.
Come on, guys.
No runs, just one hit, one error in the ballgame for Tampa Bay. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
Here we go.
Ball.
Lays off the slider that time, 2-1.
Come on, baby. See it, drive it. Let's go.
And he gets a piece there and chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. So here's the cleanup hitter, Tony William. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
The 1-0 home. Hit hard on the ground to second. Reined in on to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home 7th. Into the box, Tony William. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Ready with the 1-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
The final line score for our ball game.
Ah, 4番サード。ワールドチャンピオンになったことないよな、レイズ。あるっけ
MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 2 of the ALDS between the Oakland A's and the Tampa Bay Rays. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, this is just a 5-game series, so getting that first win under you is great. The most important game of a series, though, is the next one you're about to play. So treating this game like it's absolutely critical is a good way not to get too comfortable with your lead.
All right. The stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Blake Snell is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
They're going to have to start calling this guy Blake Nasty. This guy is one of the top pitchers in all of baseball. In my opinion, the best stuff from the left side in the game right now. Upper to mid-90s.
Out. He's out. 3.
Digging in, Tony William. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Tony Williams.
And the pitch. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball, that's off the plate.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
1 ball.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Let's go.
Ujjatta.
Popped him up. Urshela over to his right.
落下点。
2 down.
Let's play ball. 3. Out. That's ball 4. Out. 3. You're out. He's out. 3. Out.
Stepping in, Tony William, and they're runners at the corners now.
Tony.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball 1.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
3-1 to him now.
Hey, get your pitch, see through, man. Let's go.
And the count will be full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Struck him out. You talk about pulling a rabbit out of your hat. He gets out of the jam, and the side is bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Tony William. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
2 balls and a strike now.
2-1.
Set to deliver on 2-1. High in the air into shallow left center. Margot comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for route number 1. Striding in, Tony William. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And now a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. And he gets him swinging. What a big out there, as there is now 1 away.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our... MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the American League Division Series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Oakland A's. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
And you got to figure here in a 5-game series, the odds are long for coming back when you're down 2-0. But hey, it's not impossible. It's been done before, but you could bet the other guys are hungry to end this thing right here and now to give themselves a couple of days off before the next series. This should be a good one.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Taijuan Walker will do his best on the mound to keep his team alive here in the division series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
First pitch of the at-bat. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Walker, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Tony William. He flew out in his last at-bat. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. And the pitch. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series as the Rays move out on top 1-0.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Now to the plate, Tony William.
Yeah, Matt, going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
That one's going to find the seats, strike 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Ground ball right side. And that is into right field. A base hit. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Walker removed to first. And another throw over. Runner back safely. William gets his lead at first, nobody out. Once more, a throw over. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Fouled away.
Foul.
Hit sharply on the ground. One there. And the return throw is wide and not in time as it pulled him off the bag, and they'll settle for just the one. Tony William will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. He's set. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or try to induce the ground ball to get a double play.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
All right, no more hope, and he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here, because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Working for the punch out and the offering down the left field line and deep. And that's going to land foul.
Hey, see it up and drive.
The 2-2 one more time. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time is swung on and missed, strike 3. Got him with a good high fastball. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Tony William. And clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go ahead run at third with 1 away. No balls and 1 strike. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game. MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 of the American League Division Series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Oakland A's. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, because this is a 5-game series, this is an elimination game. I think that any time a team's season is on the line, they have to play like it. I think they'll be really aggressive and try to force the other team into some mistakes. If they play well, all of a sudden this series is all tied up, and we'll have a Game 5 to look forward to.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Jesus Luzardo will be on the mound for Game 4. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, Matt, if you're looking for innings out of your starting pitcher, you're looking at the right guy. This guy seems to deliver more often than not, going deep into the games. He's one of those guys you feel really confident that could go into that 7th, 8th, and even the 9th inning. A workhorse.
Tony Williams.
13の2。ちょっと当たってない。
First pitch coming, here it is. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. William is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters.
あー、先制された。
Leading off the inning, Tony William, and they'll need him to get something going here. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
That's inside. 2-0. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Hey, see it.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch.
We got 3 balls and 2
Hey,
strikes.
throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Tony William. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Popped him up. Allen is there. And that's the second out of the inning. So striding forward now, Tony William, his last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
The 1-1. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. A ball that's carrying. On the winning track, he makes the catch. The relay, and he is in there. At the plate, Tony William. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. A ball that's carrying. A leap and oh wow, a great effort to make the play and end the inning.
Hey, how about that play to end this thing? That's what you call the icing on the cake. Cherry on top of the sundae. Exclamation point. I love it.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score.
ポストシーズン調子悪すぎ。通算打率3割か。
MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 5 of the American League Division Series between the Oakland A's and the Tampa Bay Rays. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, this is still anyone's series here as we get ready for Game 5.
And guys, I'm going to be sorry to see this series come to an end. You've got to...
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Tony Williams.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
0-1's the count.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Here we go.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn two, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Ball, that's inside.
And he lays off for ball one. William is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard. Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout.
So coming to the plate, Tony Williams. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Marte is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Runs on. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And next will be the speed threat, Tony Williams. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball one. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. The pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
All even now, 2-2.
Hey, wait for yours here.
Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot down the line in right. His second home run of the series as they push this lead up to 9 now.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Digging in, Tony Williams. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Gone. And that one has some extra distance. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His second of the game as this lead got even wider.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
Tony William will stand in
18対
line for
1
home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted in the
これ
air
も
out to
ライ
right.
ト初球
Kepler
打って
looks up
伸びている
and a
入っ
sailing
た
attempt
ホー
to
ム
the
ラ
wall, but it'll
ン
be in vain because this ball is gone.
3打席連続ツーランホームラン
A two-run blast to straightaway right
ポストシ
field.
ーズン第
His
4号
third home run of the ball game as the blowout continues.
ほいかなりリード広がります20対1
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one.
ちょっと
Tony William, and we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The count now at 2-1.
Hey, see you to rip it up there.
The pitch. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Poisson trying to get there. He can't get there as it falls in. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day.
Now batting, number 44.
And it's 1-2.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. One left for Tampa, but not to fear as they hold a
23
commanding
の
lead.
20得点ってなんすか最終戦で
Cody Whitley comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 90, Cody Whitley. Leading off for the
オースティン・アレン
the catcher,
と2安打
Austin Allen.
Here's the first pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
さあ
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field.
Heads up, whoa, whoa, whoa. Got it.
And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
あと2人
Striding in for Oakland, Ryan Mountcastle. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Ryan Mountcastle.
Here's the first pitch.
Ball that's outside. Ball inside.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder.
Right,
He
right.
makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out.
Tyler Wade.
Hey, 2 outs here, 2 outs.
Here's the first pitch. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. The 0-1. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
I think he's shown you right there. He was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Last strike now for Oakland. And this ball swung out and hit to center field, and this should do it. And that is going to do it. The Rays are off to the AL Championship Series.
勝ち進みました。AL CS。
Well, they know their work is nowhere close to being finished, but they've handled their business so far, winning here to punch their ticket to the next round and a possible trip to the World Series. Well done.
Guys, he really helped lead his team to victory in this one, especially on the offensive side of the scorecard. So let's go ahead and give him our nod as the top player of the game.
Yeah, guys, it seemed like every time he swung the bat, it was hit somewhere hard. He winds up with 5 base knocks in the game, and you don't see that too often. Without question, a standout performance.
For the left-hander Dan Plesac, Mark DeRosa, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been the American League Division Series.
圧倒的タイトで、勝っていくと。そして、ウィリアムに至っては、自身初の3打席連続ホームランですね。はい、アメリカリーグチャンピオンシリーズ進出です。7試合制ですね。4勝選手。106三振してんのか。ホワイトソックスとか4番サード。 前回の試合大暴れしたおかげでね、めちゃくちゃ打率上がりましたね。
MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the American League Championship Series between the Chicago White Sox and the Tampa Bay Rays.
ALCS.
Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Looking at these two squads, it's clear both of them have several guys that can hurt you with the bat. It's not just the middle of the order guys that you have to look out for as a pitcher. So the team that gets the timely hitting and quality at bats is probably going to prevail.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next.
私たちは強い。102勝もしてるんだ。
Blake Snell gets the ball for Game 1 of the League Championship Series here at home. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy on the bump sitting on 99 career wins. So you know right now while he's taking his warm-ups, he's thinking about one thing. I need one more win to get to that magic century 100. That's a pretty big feather that you'll be...
マドリガルか。ニック・マドリガル。
able to put in your cap, and we'll see how he does in this one here today.
Fouled off. A windup and the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside, see if the fish are still biting.
Let her rip.
Ready with another 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rarely...
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Tony William. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. Fouled away. The 1-1. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Turner will put this one away, and the side is retired. Settling in now, Tony William. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. This one's down to third. And into left field for a 1-out hit.
Yeah, I'm not sure. This ball might have caught him in between hops. He looked unsure which way to turn his glove, and the next thing you know, it's by him.
Stepping up to the plate, Aristides Aquino. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. Now a throw over, a dive, but he's back.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
And there he goes towards second. That's a strike to throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Some managers treat the postseason as a time to be aggressive, and that's exactly the case here. They had the speed burner.
Standing in, Tony William.
Tony Williams.
Here comes the first pitch.
Better. He's right here.
And that misses 1-1.
Nope.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
One strike.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Meadows aboard here at first with nobody out. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up. Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory.
Our final run.
Ma. これにするか。そうだよな、そう、肉カステラノスいるんだよな、5万に。さあ、4番サード。
MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's the second game of this ALCS between the Chicago White Sox and the Tampa Bay Rays. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Well, in a 7-game series, winning Game 1 on the road is great, but it doesn't mean all that much if you can't back it up and win Game 2. A win here really puts them in a commanding position, but if they split these first 2 games, it basically becomes a best of a 5-game series starting all over again from scratch.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up Next, Victor Rodriguez will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Nothing in the... Standing in, Tony William. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
And it's fouled away. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to left. His first homer so far in the series as the Rays move out on top 1-0.
And with one swing of the bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed, he's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave something over the heart of the plate, that's what can happen.
So striding in, Tony William comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And the pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tony William. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, good eye, good eye. Your turn, drive him in. Keep it going.
Here's the 1-0.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top.
4番サード。どうでもしなんか。ルイス・セベリーノか、先発。あっちはパドレスとブルワーズか。
MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the AL Championship Series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Chicago White Sox. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
Well, when you start this series on the road, obviously you'd love to sweep the first 2 games, but coming out of there with a split is pretty solid too. Now they come home, they've taken back home field advantage.
Batting fourth, the third baseman,
先制のチャンス。
William.
First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
That's a ball.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2 out, runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, Dero, you touched it on it right there. I think as a pitcher, you try to get through that first inning and not have to show all of your pitches and empty out the bucket. That 2-out double right now, he's going to have to buckle down to try to keep this game scoreless.
Fouled off. Meadows at second with 2 down. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the
ストレ
inning.
ートでねじ伏せていく。セーフリード。
Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more from Game 3 after this. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Tony William, and he could give his guys an early
今
lead
日
if
今シ
he
ーズン
can
マリー
come
ホル
through
ダー
here.
3本です。
Come on, big guy. Seat up. Driving right back.
First
to the
pitch of
box.
the
Let's go.
at-bat on its way. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit.
伸びている。
And
フェンスに当
oh,
た
he
った。
missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
いててて。
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, Dero. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout.
3対2。
At the plate, Tony William. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
William.
Yeah, one time right now.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball. Inside.
うん。
Right there, huh, boy?
A 1-0 delivery.
ファール。
This is hit the other way out toward left field.
まあこれは伸びがない。
Castellanos is going to have room out there as he puts
ス
this
リーアウト。
Hey, let her rip. One time.
ready for another chance. Tony William, he flew out in his last at-bat.
Tony.
First pitch of the at-bat. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
Big apple right now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And
Touching.
a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Digging in to try it again. Tony William, he'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Line drive to left. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
Look at him fight to stay inside that baseball and push it in a 5.5 hole. That's the Tony Gwynn spot.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
And there's no better time of year.
マイケル・コペックか。ポストシーズンもう5本持ってんのか。
MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 now of the American League Championship Series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Chicago White Sox. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, I think this series has played out exactly how we expected it to. At 2-1, it's been tightly contested, back and forth. We've got two teams worthy of being here, and I think this will go at least 6 games before it's all said and done.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Michael Kopech is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, he wasn't all that bad in his last one, pitching into the 6th inning to pick up the win. We'll see if he can go a little bit deeper in this one.
Third baseman, Tony.
2塁打のマジ5ホーマー11打点。すでに5本放ってんだよな。ポストシーズンで。
First pitch of the at-bat. Tony William comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And that one is gone!
ポストシーズン、これが6本目のホームラン。
So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. The second home run of the series as the Rays have opened up a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job.
In now, Tony William. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
1 ball, no strikes to count.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Count even now at 1-1. And he lays off a pitch down and away. Ball 2.
Hey, get a good one.
Offers it that one a little late, and it's 2-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Now at the plate, Tony William. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with
a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run.
第7号ツーランホームラン。
So a 2-run homer down the line in left. His second home run of the game, and the Rays have opened this up to 5-0.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Ready to take his hacks again. Tony William,
Homer,
as he'll look to
Homer.
follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs. And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind and count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
The 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Robert will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So digging in now, Tony William has gone deep twice in the game, making him 2 for 4. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Where this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The 1-2. Hit back up the middle. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Raised.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
I'm far removed from that gangster. It don't make much sense. Rather make me rich. Don't be last time, ain't no objections. So stop acting like I'm an activist. No,
3勝1敗。さあ、あと1勝でアメリカンリーグ優勝。第5戦。そして今日勝てば、今日勝つとワールドシリーズ進出。そしてアメリカンリーグ2012年以来の優勝。2度目のリーグ優勝。で、2020年のゲームだからね。2度目のリーグ優勝戦。
MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 5 of the American League Championship Series. Ronaldo Lopez has the ball for the 5th game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Ronaldo Lopez has really quietly burst onto the scene. Good control, good fastball too, low to mid-90s fastball. His off-speed pitches are also in play. Not afraid to throw the breaking ball at any count. A pitcher, not necessarily a thrower.
First delivery to him on the way. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. Lopez has compiled over 1,100 innings of work over his major league career and has an ERA he'd like to see come down a bit. Starts the day in the high 4s. William is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too...
All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Tony William.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
Low with a fastball here, in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Swung out and driven to right, and no doubt about it. Looking up is the right fielder, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
ソロホームラン。これが8本目のホームラン。
A solo shot here to straightaway right field.
Postseason
His
で8本
fourth
で
long ball of this
最多記録
series,
じゃないか。
and the Rays get a bit closer. It's now a 3-2 ball game.
ほい。
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Leading off the inning, Tony William, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Get your pitch up there. Come on now.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch. Stepping in, Tony William. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last.
2打席連続三振。けどポストシーズンでめちゃくちゃホームラン打ってるから許して。いいとこで打ってるから。ポストシーズンで8本も打ってる。来年のホームラン王になるかもしれない。
MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 6 of the American League Championship Series between the Chicago White Sox and the Tampa Bay Rays.
第6戦。
Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, obviously, a lot of things still up in the air as we get ready for Game 6.
Yeah, you see the results through the first 5 games. It's been everything we could have hoped for. And now, at 3 games to 2, you've got a team coming in here.
Blake Snell will do the pitching with a trip to the World Series on the table. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy on the bump sitting on 99 career wins. So you know right now while he's taking his warm-ups, he's thinking about one thing. I need one more win to get to that magic century 100. That's a pretty big feather that you'll be able to put in your cap, and we'll see how he does in this one here today.
The third baseman, Tony William.
Here's the first pitch to him. Tony William is at the plate as he watches ball one. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might
こ
be
れ
This
は
one's smoked the
伸ばして
other
って
way.
どうだ
High
この
and
当たり
deep to
伸
left.
びて
A
その
lead,
ス
but
タ
he
ンド入
can't
っ
bring
た
it
ホーム
back
ラ
into the park. It's a home run.
第9号ソロホームラン
A solo
ポス
shot
トシ
here
ーズ
to
ン
left.
9号ホー
His
ムラン
fifth so far in this series.
さあ
As the Rays
ゴー
move
ルド
out
シリー
on
ズ
top
進出に向けて
1-0.
まずはレイズ1点ですねトミーさあ2008年
Hey, listen, there's an
8
old
年以来
adage in
の
baseball
リーグ優
that
勝へ
solo home runs won't kill
岩村が
you.
言った
This is
時
one
で
of
す
the
ね
top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Up next.
よかった大丈夫かなちょっと回数落ちちゃったから
Adames stands at second with two gone. And there's ball one.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and two strikes. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Come on, baby. See it, drive it. Let's go.
From the belt, the pitch, and he struck him out. His eighth punch out of the ball game, and that one. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Tony William. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left.
見送った入ったホームラン今日2本目のホームラン
It's a two-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game, and it's a 5-3 game
10
now.
本目トミーやばくね
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the
言ってるん
zone.
ですね
Ready to take his hacks again, Tony
一人だけ
William,
火吹いて
as
る
he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves
あと
down to their
1
final
球さあこれ
strike
第7
tonight.
戦まで
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the
Touch
offense better
it.
step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger.
最後は仕留められ
The
て
first
け
will
ちょっ
take
と
care of him, and the White Sox have
さあ
fought
勝
off
負は
elimination here on
第
the road.
7
They've
戦
set
へ
up a winner-take-all Game 7 tomorrow night as this one is over.
当たっすぎっすかね。誰でしょうね。誰なんでしょうかね。私はさっぱりわかんないんですけど。はい、先生。ポストシーズン 10ホーマー。10ホーマー20打点。
Victor Rodriguez gets the ball here at home in Game 7 of the League Championship Series. Dan, any thoughts?
You know, Matt, he's looking to bounce back for a little bit better of a performance than his last one. Pitched less than 5 innings in his last one, was able to come away with a no decision. I think he and his team are expecting a lot more in this one.
Here's the first pitch to him. An outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Now at the plate, Tony William. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Grandal has it, but the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away. And not what he wanted to do there, as now they'll need 4. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll give way to the third baseman. Tony William saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. So stepping in, Tony William, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
2-1 now. Aquino at second. Adames on at first with 2 down. Pulled toward right center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning.
勝ちましたタンパベイレイズ2008年以来2024だから16年ぶりのワールドシリーズ進出、そしてアメリカンリーグ優勝。
Well, congratulations to them, as they're now the American League champs. They're going to celebrate tonight, and then they're going to have to refocus for a run at the ultimate prize, the World Series trophy. Can't wait.
Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
It
そう
wasn't a
ね。
huge offensive day for him.
ワールド
He
シリ
only
ーズで
had
す。
one hit, but he definitely made it count.
いや
Put one out
ー
of here that ended up being a really important swing of the bat in this one.
For my partners Dan
Yeah,
Plesac,
see,
Mark DeRosa,
30
and our
本カルテ
entire
ットいるん
crew
です
I'm
よ。
Matt Vasgersian. This has been the American
30
League
本カルテット
Championship
がいる
Series.
このチームに。しかもエースもしっかりいるし。もう負けるはずがない。
The final line score for our ball game tonight.
Ah, ブルワーズとワールドシリーズ。ワールドシリーズ初制覇を狙っての戦いです。どっちも。ブルワーズもね、ワールドシリーズ制覇をしてないはずなんで。はい、ワールドシリーズ来ました。4番サード。この圧倒的な成績見よう。101勝60敗ぞ、レギュラーシーズン。秋のを一番に上げたんか。
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. It's Game 1 of the World Series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Tampa Bay Rays. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Looking at these two squads, it's clear both of them have several guys that can hurt you with the bat. It's not just the middle of the order guys that you have to look out for as a pitcher. So the team that gets the timely hitting and quality at bats is probably going to prevail.
It's the moment these players have been waiting for. Game 1 of the Fall Classic is on the show, and it's coming up next. Luis Castillo gets the call on the mound here at home for Game 1 of the World Series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Big arm. This is a guy that when he learns to control the strike zone, particularly with his off-speed pitches, has a chance to improve in a short amount of time. Mid to high 90s fastball with a lot of movement. His breaking pitches need some refining, but if he takes that next step and starts to get that breaking stuff over, look out. This guy could get better really fast.
そうだね。7戦やって4勝選手。
Here comes the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. William is one of those prototypical left-handed bats that really excels against right-handed pitching. Sees the ball well coming from that side. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Tony William is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. So now to the plate, Tony William. Strike one to start the at-bat. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Got him on the good slider there, swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. So it's 1. Into the box now, Tony William. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
Come on, let it fly right here.
The 1-0. A ball and a strike now. 3 runs already home here. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Hit hard on the ground at first. Fielded by Goldschmidt. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in once again, Tony William. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
The 1-0. And it's fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this.
勝ちました。
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. Every game has its offensive stars. And
1勝0敗。2、3、4。ウルデス・グリエル・ジュニアがいる。5番に。
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Game 2 of the World Series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Tampa Bay Rays. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, it was a good start for these guys at home. They did what they needed to do in the opening game, and this crowd really showed up and made a difference as well. Should be an electric atmosphere again, so we'll see if the guys on the field can feed off it and take a commanding lead in this series.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on the show. And we'll have it for you next. Brendan McKay is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
The 0-1 pitch. Fastball runs off the outside. It's 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2.
Hey, come on now, one time, right here, meet me right here, kid.
Started to chase there. They'll peel it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. In the dirt here. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit high and deep out to left center field. A ball that's carried. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And the run will score as the Rays cash in on an early 1-0 lead.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it, but it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
Into the box now, Tony Williams. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Ozuna is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Digging in now, Tony Williams. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep. His last AB certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and set to go is the third baseman, Tony Williams.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Later in there for a base hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Jimmy Govern will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Now playing second base, number 8, Jimmy Govern. The batter, the left fielder, Kyle.
Runner goes for second. Strike taken. The throw. Skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Some managers treat the postseason as a time to be aggressive, and that's exactly the case here. They had the speed burner on the move, and it worked out nicely for him. Just got to drive him in now.
Ready with the 1-2.
Ball.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. William leads off second with nobody out. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
3-2 pitch. This one's down to third. And he dives with the baseball, but makes the play for the out. Oh, that was close.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. It's Game 3 of the World Series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Milwaukee Brewers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
Well, when you start the series on the road, obviously you'd love to sweep the first two games, but coming out of there with a split is pretty solid too. Now they come home, they've taken back home field advantage, and we'll see if they can feed off this crowd and take control of this series.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on the show. And we'll have it for you next. Freddie Peralta gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Yeah, man, not a real good performance in his last one. Wasn't able to get out of the fourth inning. Was fortunate to come away with a no decision. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's expecting a much better performance in this one.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And let's shine the light on Marcell Ozuna, another one of those dynamic outfielders that you can't put in a box. Can he play center? Yes. Can he play right? Yes. Left? Yes. Go deep? Absolutely.
Coming to the plate now, Tony William, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch coming, here it is.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Peralta has racked up over 800 innings in his big league career and has an ERA he'd like to see come down a bit. Starts the day in the high 4s. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now the 2-0. 2-1 the count. Has a look, now the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball.
Hey, come on now. One time. Right here.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball.
At the plate, Tony William, as the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. That's inside. 2-0. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Taylor is right there, 1 down. Stepping into the box, Tony William. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Lifted down the line and left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The wind up and the 0-1. Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
You know, they say pitching is about location, location, location. First 2 pitches.
Digging in and looking for more, Tony William. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Urias at 3rd, Adames over at 2nd, Meadows at 1st, 1 gone. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero, but this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting the guy in.
He'll run this down in foul territory, and here comes the runner from 3rd. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. They certainly know how to have a good time in Milwaukee. At the plate, Tony William. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Fastball well outside. 2 out, nobody on. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Taylor is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory.
今日勝つと思って。
It's time for baseball here on The Show. It's Game 4 of the World Series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Milwaukee Brewers. Eric Lauer will be on the mound for Game 4. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. Lauer has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. This is on the ground over to first. Goldschmidt will take this to the bag himself, and with that, the inning comes to a close. So only 1 hit in the inning on the solo shot, but it's enough to push him out in front. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Tampa Bay leads this one 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Tony Williams. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Hit hard down the line.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder.
And late reactions, and they got him.
Decisions like that have to be made knowing who you've got at the plate. This guy can put one over the fence no problem, so that wasn't very smart baseball.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a high chopper. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
記録ヒット。なんとか。あ。
Digging in, Tony Williams. First delivery to him on the way. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Taylor is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Now at the plate, Tony Williams, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat. Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Started the breaking ball far too inside that time, laid off for ball 1. Meadows, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Oh, now he doesn't want any party. Let's go.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, here we go. Clutch up for us right here, buddy.
Fouled off. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet.
Hey, clutch up. Return right here.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Tampa down to their final strike in this one. Hard line to center field. In there, the base hit. And the throw will come in quickly from center, so despite the hit and run, they won't get the extra base here.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Every game has its off.
ヒット2本か。2勝2敗。
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. It's the pivotal Game 5 of the World Series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Milwaukee Brewers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, this is still anyone's series here as we get ready for Game 5.
Well, you can see by the results, we're right back where we started from. When you're tied after 4, Game 5 is always critical. You don't want to get stuck needing to win the final 2 to move on. So the winner of this one is going to get a huge leg up on winning this series.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on the show. And we'll have it for you next. Daniel Castano gets the call in Game 5 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Stepping into the box, Tony William. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Hey, Dero, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
Line towards center field. Taylor is there, and he has it for the first down.
ホームで連勝しろと。もう。しかもノーヒットじゃん。
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Hey, you can do it, kid. No one better up there. Let's go.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
やばい。ノーヒットは嫌だ。ノーヒッターは嫌だよ。ワールドシリーズ。
Fouled away.
大舞台でノーヒットって嫌だよ。ノーヒッターされるのはちょっと嫌だ。
The 1-2. Misses ball 2.
2 strikes.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Ready with another 2-2. Popped up. Gurriel is in his tracks now, and he puts it away for the first down. Stepping up now, Tony Williams.
あー、でも2点取って、2点取って。よしよしよし。
Tony Williams.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Counts 1-0.
Now the 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ozuna is under it.
レフトフライ。
And the inning is over. So no run. All set to start the ninth in this one. And stepping in will be a very fleet-footed Tony Williams. The fastball here as we'll take a look at ball 1-0.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Mejia has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him...
負けました。2勝3。この一挙6点からもやる気ないだろ、あいつら。
Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our...
あ、本拠地。まあ、本拠地練習して帰ろうや。練習して、ワールドシリーズ取っちゃうや。おい、この差だぞ。14勝差だぞ。レギュラーシーズン。こんな奴らに負けていいのか。
Luis Castillo will look to keep their World Series hopes alive on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a lot of fun. This guy won the Cy Young Award last year in the AL, so he knows how to pitch. And one of the things he does effectively, he attacks the strike zone. And if he does that, he should be fun to watch in this one.
First pitch coming, here it is. Tony Williams at the plate now as he looks at strike one.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Ball one as he lays off below the zone.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. One. Now batting, Tony Williams. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And it's 1-1.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
The 2-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
And obviously, this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to.
Yes.
Ready for another shot now, Tony Williams, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. 1-0 the count. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Line drive to left. That's in there, base hit.
アウト満塁。
And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of...
よしよしよしよし。
Now in the box, Tony William. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Line to the right side. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here.
Riding in once again, now Tony William. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
Taylor will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Rays will settle for just the one.
Wow, they were banging on all cylinders from the leadoff man to the number 9 guy, the order. They absolutely cruised to a 7-run victory. If it were only always that easy, right?
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here.
さあ、勝つぞ。さあ、最終戦行きましょう。ポストシーズン3割4厘。
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. It's the big one, Game 7 of the World Series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Tampa Bay Rays. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, everything to play for here as we get ready for Game 7.
No doubt. This has really been what you'd call a World Series for the ages. Back and forth, a lot of well-played games, plenty of drama and intrigue. And now it's all come down to this. One game, 9 innings for the World Championship. Can't ask for more than that, so sit back and enjoy. Should be a lot of fun.
Brendan McKay will be the Game 7 starter here in the World Series in front of his hometown crowd. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully, he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Meadows at second with 2 down. Hot shot on the ground is short. Scooped up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Tony William. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Reaches down and hits this one on the ground is short. And there are 2 away now.
2安打に抑えられちゃってる。
Ready now, Tony William.
Third baseman, Tony William.
First offering on its way.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
Hey, a 2-out single isn't all that bad, but it can be when you've got this part of the lineup coming up.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Sent on the ground out to second. Right to him. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Riding into the box, Tony Williams. First delivery to him on the way.
One ball, no
It
strike.
looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Ozuna on the run, but this will land untouched.
Hey, come on, baby. See it.
Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now.
Hey, we're patient up there.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
Man, he wants that swing back. He'll be thinking about that all night. He crushed that ball. He just needs to stay back a little longer.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Well, nobody was good to say they didn't get their money's worth in this one. It took 7 games making this.
まだ契約5年契約なのに。
The final line.
いやでもポストシーズン10本、ポストシーズン進出できたの、地味にウィリアムのおかげだから。彼が全然ホームラン打たないからね。はいはいはいはい。ブルワーズが勝ちましたと。二度とフロリダの大地を踏むんじゃないよ。ひでえ。アローよ。ロエが引退。自然ホール引退か。だよね、クリームでめちゃくちゃ売ってた印象。ニック・マティーニが引退。ブラッド・ミラー。モリソン。あ、オードリッチ。オードリッチやめちゃうの。ガルシア。ボルト。ラスティスボーク。あんにゃろう。引退するんか。ビローキ。ビローキでプレイしてたんか。スモーク引退ですね。 さあ、オフシーズンですね。あ、5年契約結んで
A
るので。
conciliatory phone call.
何事もなかった。はい。6年目を。引退しないですよ。引退しないですよ。アドバンスレギュラーシーズン。ちなみに、アワードを確認しましょうか。お！ポストシーズン MVP! やった。よいしょ、ポストシーズン MVP ですね。やりました。神のお告げがないです、ないです。で、獲得したのが、まあ、最多三塁打か。なるほど。はい、盗塁を獲得しましたね。昨年は盗塁王、そしてトリプルスリーですね。30-30達成です。はい。まあ、キリンで今日は、ここまでにしますかね。そしたら。はい、ということで、次回は、3年目、じゃねえや、4年目か。メジャー4年目のシーズンやっていきます。はい。まあね、とりあえず2年連続3割30本目指してやっていこうかなと思いますんで、よかったらまた見に来てください。ということで、今日はここまでお疲れ様でーす。